This is the Unreal Bruhcast.
drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Unreal Bruhcast. I'm your host, Tony Honorific, and on top we got...
Hello, everyone. My name is Belle. It's a pleasure being here, as always.
Pleasure,
Thank
Belle,
you
pleasure.
for this. Thank you for this opportunity, as always, Tony, my bruh.
Yeah, my bruh. And at the bottom, we're supposed to have Matthew, but apparently, he's working right now, so he's not available today. And maybe, if he could make it in time, let's hope that he will show up in the Unreal Bruhcast. Yeah, so... This is the Unreal Bruhcast. We most likely talk about some random ass article we find on the internet. The article could be really extreme, simply, what the fuck, you know? And for some reason, right? For some reason, if we triggered you guys with our ignorance, we deeply apologize. But just to let you guys know, we'll be joking, so just chill out on that part, yeah? Yeah. Also, we occasionally, talk about some video game article. Anime, Illustrator, voiceover actors, and some available online audition for you guys to audition. So if you guys are interested in those kind of info, please stick till the end. Yeah, and if you like our videos or our live stream, please hit that like button. And if you like us more, please, hit that subscribe button. If you want that notification, hit that bell button. And yeah, that is it for the intro. Belle, how you been, man?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how you been? You been good?
I've been doing pretty good. A little bit of artwork here, a little bit of voiceover here, some monthly gigs. It's a good old life.
Good old life, yeah. Japan, summer anime season has ended and fall anime season has started. I heard there's gonna be a lot of good anime this season. I heard. And also, in Japan, oh my god, do you remember that old school, like, super, it's not, in Japanese it's called Super Famicom Classic Mini? And I believe...
I think so.
Yeah, in English, is it Super Nintendo?
Yes, it's Super Nintendo.
It's like,
yeah, the American version is the Super Nintendo,
right? But the Japanese version is more like smooth compared to Super Nintendo. If I recall, it's like rigid, right? Wasn't it? I don't remember it.
They kind of look the same. It's just like different color schemes and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, yeah, freaking Japan has started selling those, and oh my god, the lines on the electronics store, goddamn. People really love
oh my god
the old school game. So yeah, if you guys are in Japan or actually traveling in Japan, this might be your chance to actually buy some, like, buy some like rare games, like old school rare games in Japan, because they're actually selling out more in Japan too. So yeah, if you guys are interested, check them out. So brother, are you ready for today's article?
Bruh, you know I'm always ready.
Alright, nice. So, bruh, today's article is education? I guess? I can't really say, but how should I call this? You know what? Let's call it divorce in exam news. So,
Oh boy.
the court
How's this
launches
going?
the court launches divorce exam that couples must fail to end their marriage.
Wait, what?
So, here's my question. Where do you think this is from?
This is a really hard one. like I cannot physically think to myself what country could think of this.
Well, just blurt it out, bro. Just blurt it out.
I'm thinking okay, first five things off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
America, China, Japan, Korea, Middle East, maybe.
All right. You got it. You just have to, choose one of them.
Which one was it?
It's China. So,
of course.
yeah. Again, Chinese court launches divorce exam that couples must fail to end their marriage. A court in southwestern China introduced an examination that couples who wishes to divorce must fail in order for their application to be approved. The exam, administered at the Sichuan Yibin People Court, in this brainchild of Magistrate Wang Shiyu, excuse me for my pronunciation, and yeah, it is divided into 3 parts: fill in the blanks, short answer, and the statements. Question progress from the basic information to in-depth perspective. So, here's the thing. Apparently, a couple in their 30s were among the first to take the exam, right? Have reportedly had their divorce application rejected by the court in Yibin, the Sichuan province, because they performed too well in the exam.
Wait, what qualifies as failing?
Basically, like, just fail the test, the paper test.
Oh my god!
So,
Okay, so you know what?
Yeah.
You know what the easiest way to fail this is? Don't fill it out.
I know, right? But here's the thing, right?
It's so easy. They're just overthinking this.
Here's the thing. So, I don't know why Asians, like, they make everything so academic, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for saying this. Like,
why? This is stupid.
Here's the thing.
Nothing against all the people. Nothing against all the Asians in the world. Just that if you gotta make this complicated, why would you make divorce into a test?
Here's the thing. So, here's the thing. Like, okay, it's gonna be really stereotypical, just to let you know. So, it's like they don't want to fail the test because they don't want to get shamed by their family. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing. What's more shame? So here's my idea. So what's more shame, failing the test, or failing or having a divorce? You know what I'm saying? And I don't see. I'm Japanese, so I'm not. I can see how this. Yeah, I'm Japanese, so I'm not too like I don't know too much about the culture in China, but when it comes to like these kind of stuff, I just I guess there's pride into it when it comes to academy. Fuck, I don't know, man. I mean. The questions.
I think they're just being baited. I think people are just being baited here. It's like, oh, you want to get separated? You want to just let the whole world know that your marriage was a lie, that it meant nothing? Well, you know what? In order to do that, you have to fail. You have to let the world know you fail at life.
Oh my god! It's just the questions do so simple. Like, what does the son like eating? Or like, when is your wife's birthday? Or like those simple shit.
Oh, if you get that wrong, if you get all that stuff wrong, then you deserve to get divorced.
I know, right? But I just don't understand what's the fucking point of this. You know what I'm saying? Because like if it was like really hard question, right? I get it. You know, I really get it. If you actually want a divorce, right? Like, you don't want to make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Or else everyone could fucking divorce and marry again and divorce again. You know what I'm saying? So, I just don't get the point.
That could be really messed up.
Yeah, I just don't get the point or see the point or why are you making this shit easy? Like,
Also, one question is this supposed to be, are both of them supposed to fail, or does one have to fail?
Both.
That's dumb.
Right?
Because then, like, what if one of them fails and it's apparent that they should not still be together?
Here's the thing.
At this
So,
point,
it's all depending on a child too, in my opinion. You know. So
fair enough.
And maybe, right? Maybe this test will actually make them feel and believe that, you know, maybe the husband or a wife is a good person or a better person than they thought. Maybe. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? While they're filling out the test.
Yeah.
like for example, if the question was like, so does your husband gamble a lot and use all that money for himself, right? And they'd be like, no. Does your husband cheat? No. Hold on. I think my husband is a good person than I thought. Okay, hold on. And then maybe they're trying to make them do reverse psychology shit here. I don't know. I'm just saying right now.
Oh, okay. That's actually way more clever than I was giving it credit.
Yeah, but the question itself, I'm reading, right? Like, I see, like, the translated version. It's just so fucking simple. It's not like that. It's not even reverse psychology. It's just like, what does your son like to eat? Or what does your wife like to eat? Where were the first time you get married? Or those kind of shit. Like simple shit, you know? So,
right?
My question is, do you think paperwork is a great idea to have a divorce? But not simple exams, but actually have a harder exam. So it'll be harder for them to actually have divorces.
I think divorce, if you're going to handle it, then, my God, like, trying to get into an academic thing is really dumb. I think I'm just gonna put that right there because if you're so unhappy with each other that this is the worst thing ever, then you shouldn't really even be together in the first place unless like what you said, like, this is a reverse psychology sort of thing. It's like, you, like, if you see these questions and they don't apply to any of this, then yeah, maybe the couple's overthinking their relationship. Like, maybe they're blowing this out of proportions.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, when you get married, right? I believe most people is kind of blinded, in my opinion, right? Because you're not actually seeing entirely of that other person. So once you get married and actually live together, you start seeing the stuff that you don't like. And that's the point where you have to decide whether you accept that the bad part that they have. Because, fuck, you know, everyone's not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So...
Right. No one's perfect, actually.
Yeah. And... Hold on. Here's the thing. Do you think this will work in worldwide? Just not this kind of test, but like an actual exam divorce test. Like, actually thought well, like, have more of a psychological input, you know what I'm saying? With, like, emotional shit, too, to make them rethink whether they should divorce or not kind of deal?
Well, kind of depends on some things.
True, yeah. And maybe they should have both. Like, you know, in the United States, like, when it comes to divorce, right? Of course, there's, like, not a therapy. What's that thing called? Like, you know, it's like you get together in a group, you talked about it, and you know, have a group conversation before you have a divorce. What do you call that?
Marriage counseling?
Yeah, marriage counseling, right? You have a counseling first before you actually get a divorce, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's better to have both have a marriage counseling and have these kind of tests, or not like a test, but like go through your life, that what, you know, those couple have been through, you know what I'm saying? And make them realize, you know, whether this is actually worth it or not. So I say maybe both is good. you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. If the fucking exam was good, that's what I'm saying. If the fucking exam was good, not this shitty one
True,
right here.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to speak about relationships, but I mean, because I, for one, think most relationships end up being fake and all that stuff.
I see.
But if you genuinely care about the person that you chose to be with for the rest of your life, then at least make the effort.
True. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this divorce exam, please check the link in the description below. And it's actually if you want to go see the actual website, it's in People's Daily Online, which is a Chinese I guess like news website. So yeah, if you want to check it out, please do. All right. Next, another educational one, and this is like I also want to talk about too. So wipe away gender stereotype news.
Mm-hmm.
So these schools want to wipe away gender stereotypes from an early age.
Ah, okay. So what did they plan on doing?
So basically, from the moment a child is born, its gender pretty much determines how they will dress, which toys they will be given, and ultimately how they were or how they are meant to behave within society. But some schools in Sweden are trying to stripe away such gender norms. And there's nothing obviously out of the ordinary at the Sweden gender neutral preschool at first glance. So in Sweden, basically they want this idea of they want to remove the terms the girl and the boy completely, and instead they make a deliberate like effort to call each other child by their first name or the gender neutral pronoun hen. And but it is necessary to intervene at such a young age, and what are the long-term effects is the real question here. See, here's the thing.
Right.
I don't mind the idea of, you know, the kids playing what they want to play, whether they want to play with dolls or whether they want to play with action figure. If I was a daughter, excuse me, and she wants to play like an action figure, fuck yeah, I'll, buy them. I don't care, right? Because she wants it. So, but here's the thing, in society, right, people don't see that as a norm because that's how it was for the past decades or centuries, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your idea of this? Because I feel like in education, I think it's important to understand more of the gender itself, right? But also understand what you want as yourself as well with that gender, you know? That's how I think.
Right, because in the end, really your gender doesn't define who you are. It's only like one thing about yourself.
Yeah.
Because really it's about the person in the end. Like if a girl, like what you said, if someone's daughter liked action figures, then yeah, get her action figures. Like but but what they're doing, it's kind of like avoiding the subject of gender in general.
Yeah.
Like it's not really addressing the idea of the norms. It's basically just trying to avoid talking about it in general. It's kind of like how in a sex ed class, like they explain the parts and stuff for sex, but they never explain what sex is really.
Yeah. It's vague as hell. It's either really vague as hell, right? If I recall, or it's really like they talk about something that is not even educational, but more of what's the word I'm like something that you don't really need to know kind of deal. You know? Like for example, like when I was in sex ed, right, there's two kinds. One is like a general sex ed where just talking about vagina and penis and STDs, right? But like I took another one, and it was something that has nothing to do, or it has something to do with sex, but it really has no effect to it. Like I learned, like for example, if you eat pineapple, or if men, right, general, right, eat like pineapple or citrus food, for example, their semen becomes sweeter. That's the fuck I learned. Yeah, it's actually true. Or like what type of like what type of like vitamins you should take in order to actually come a lot or whatever. It's like some shit is not even necessary. It's like only necessary for like, you know.
Why would anyone know that?
I know, it's like necessary for like porn star shit. And not like actual educational shit. So,
and good luck even doing that if you don't even know what sex is.
I know, right? So it's so funny, like how it's awkward as fuck, you know, always. And I think the best way to teach sex ed is by comedy itself. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah, not like. See, I thought like the freaking pineapple taste, you know, semen sweeter shit was comedy, but the guy, right? No, it wasn't a guy. Sorry, the lady, right? Excuse me. The lady was like so serious about it too when she was explaining this, and she was like, "So, guys, if you want women to like your semen, eat something citrus like pineapple." I was like, hey, she wasn't even laughing. She was dead serious too. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this lady talking about?" You know?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. So this chick just indirectly explained her sex life.
I know, right? So, like, I just want someone who's like open about sex, right? Who's doing sexual education and just talk about like how it is, you know? Like whether it's like both serious and comedic. Like serious as in like STDs or like herpes, you know? Like, for example, like whatever you do in Vegas stays in Vegas. Except herpes, because, you know, that shit will stick onto you. You know, that makes sense because people will understand what the fuck is herpes, too. Like, that kind of comic sense, you know what I'm saying? Not like, fucking, man, I feel like some, like, teachers or parents are too serious when it comes to sexual education because of, you know, they think about their kids so much. I mean, they're protective. It's understandable. But sometimes, you know, when you age, man, you know,
yes.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair here, I don't exactly want to hear sex ed from my parents, but
Japan is worse too when it comes to sex ed because they separate men and female, right? Or excuse me, like girl and boys, right? They separate them and teach them differently. And I'm like why? You know, because I guess it's like embarrassing for like the girls, I guess, and I couldn't really tell, but they actually explain about what the vagina is, what the penis is, kind of deal. It's just, but it doesn't really tell you like, too much about what is important when it comes to sex, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like, sure, they talk about condoms, but they don't actually teach you like how to put on a condom or where to get a condom or like what else besides a condom. Like,
and it makes you wonder, like, what's the point?
I don't know. It's like. Just hire someone who's like cool talking about sex ed. That's all I want to say, man. Fucking, I don't.
Yeah, at least someone who's actually experienced in it.
Yeah, and so going back to the gender stereotypes thing. So what we're trying to say, right, is that like as you grow up, you will notice the gender. You know, so it's meaningless to actually try to like not hide it, but try not to like show it off at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually, you know, kids will grow up, you know? Even though, like, you want equality or to have, like, great lengths to the de-emphasize gender or whatever, but, like, you know, all I can say is kids will grow to be adults.
Right, yeah.
And people make mistakes, and sometimes that mistake is really bad, you know, but they learn from that mistake.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean... Yeah, like for example, in this like article, like in Sweden, they wear like a straight jacket to remove like gender, not remove gender, but not showing like what they look like. You know what I'm saying? If everyone wears like a straight jacket, then no one can tell if that person's a boy or a girl, kind of deal. You know, so, but I don't know, man. What's your thought on like those kind of stuff? Like, you think it's unnecessary? You think kids should be kids, do what they want?
Yeah, they should do what they want. They should be told to embrace themselves, not be told that this part of them is like an abomination.
Yeah.
Because like Because I am really getting sick of this whole like categorizing people in like these different groups and then just calling them people. Like
Yeah.
if I want to call you bruh or dude, like it's because you know I like you, but no, and it's really like your gender shouldn't even be something that offends you overall.
Yeah. And hold on, let me get back to sex ed. Sorry, like May said, like May Kagura 99. Like in most Asia, right? Like they don't even have sex education. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to ask parents, they will ignore that and told you to focus on studying. That is so true, man. I totally understand that. Most Asians are like that because their thought will be, you got no time for having sex. You gotta study for your education, kind of deal. That's their thoughts, especially when it comes to parenting. Like, yeah, they will actually like snap and be mad and say, so you waste your time on sex, no study. That's how you get F, kind of deal, you know. So, oh man. So yeah, where were? Oh yeah. So hopefully,
Right, yeah.
it's my bad. Like that's how Asian like parenting work. Like yeah.
Hey, at least you elaborated on something. Not much you can really say for most other people.
Oh man. So, wait, what does Sonic Luke said? Did Bell just assume my gender? I'm a white.
God.
What's that about, bro? What's that about, bro?
Let's just say he's really dank.
Okay.
I have some really dank friends.
All right, gotcha. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Please let us know in a link in the comments down below. And if you want to know about this news article, please check in the link in the description below. All right. Next. So, before I actually go to the next article, I would like to show you guys something cool I found in apparently One Piece, right? You know One Piece, the anime?
Yeah.
So to celebrate One Piece 20th anniversary, Buddhist temple Daikakuji in Kyoto is holding a special One Piece exhibition with mixed the pirate character with traditional Japanese motif and art style. And bruh, holy shit, I saw this. It looks awesome, and I would like to share it if that's cool.
Ooh, I'd love to see it.
Dude, I kind of want to see this because it ends in 22nd of October. So, but Kyoto, huh? You know what? I'll try. You know, all I'm gonna say is I'll try. Hold up. Let me 1 second, guys. Let me do this. It's a short video. Short? I don't know if it's actually short, but let's see. All right, let me do this real quick. Boom. And all right, you see what I see, bruh?
Yeah, bro, I see what you see, bro.
All right, let's do this. It looks tight though.
Whoa.
It's like 800 meters of art. An actual temple in Kyoto, dude. I think that's sick. That they actually let like anime like characters in the freaking traditional Japanese temple. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I know, and this exhibit will end in the 22nd of October. And basically you can actually get into the temple and yeah, watch this. And it's the traditional ink that they use to actually draw. And dude, like, I'm more amazed that they actually accept this, you know what I'm saying, in a traditional temple in Japan, so yeah.
That's how mainstream it is.
Okay, here's my question. Do you think One Piece, oh my god, the producer paid enormous amount of money to actually, you know, achieve this, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no way, right? Wait, did it pause? Okay, never mind. So basically it's a mixture of a sand and an ink, if you could see, right? I don't know if you guys could see well. So it's like a sand art mixture with the ink. And that's how they actually show up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, like, if you see, like, the detail, it's like sand and, like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah. Yeah, it's that huge too, yeah. And again,
Oh my god.
it's in Kyoto. And it's hella huge, so I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys are like, you know, going to Japan, please check him out. In fact, yeah. That's all I can say. Please check him out and so yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. And let's get to the next article. Next article is gonna be something serious, if that's okay. In fact,
Alright.
before we go that, like, what is your thought on that art? You think how much money do you think? Huh?
I thought that looked really amazing, but it probably costs like millions upon billions to actually probably.
I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but it's a sand art, or it's more like it's a Japanese garden art, I should say. So, and the monster is called Nue. It's like it's kind of like Chimera, but it's not really. It's a Japanese version of Chimera where a lion, not a lion, a tiger fused with a snake. So the tail part is a snake, you know, with the tiger, and they mostly known as like using electricity. So yeah, that's like the lore of Nue. So yeah, you think this is promotion? I feel like it is though, cause
Hopefully not. I really, part of me is really hoping like this was done out of you know, the temple owner's like free will, instead of just, you know, this dude who made an anime paying people millions of dollars to, you know, paint all over ancient like monasteries and stuff.
well, it's like it's on a sand though. Like hold on. How do I explain? Like hold on. It's it's like it's basically a Japanese rock garden, right? It's they actually use like a rake looking thing.
Those, oh yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, it's basically that with a little bit like I don't think they actually inked it, but they actually use different colored or like colored rocks in order to like make that, I believe.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know the price, but hey, I'll say is that's a hell of an art. And
I know, right?
yeah. If you guys are interested, it runs until the October 22nd. If anyone is actually going to Japan, but yeah, all I'm saying is for more information, please click in the link in the description below. Yeah, all right. Enough of that, and let's go to something a little serious, I guess. So, let's talk about Funimation, if that's all right.
Okay.
So on September 30th, 2017, there's a message from Funimation on Twitter, right? Saying, a message to our community, heartmark. We at Funimation wants to have an open dialogue with fans. We welcome your praise as well as your criticism and suggestions for improvement. As fans and members of the anime community, there will be things we don't all agree on, and there's always room for discussion and vocalizing those viewpoints. However, harassment, doxing, threats, or cruelty of any kind are unacceptable and will be taken very seriously. There's no place for that in this community from any side. We are always listening and always striving to be better. Let's do it together. Funimation.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Do you know anything about the drama in Funimation right now with the fans?
No, I don't. I mean, this is technically my first time really hearing it.
So apparently, right, Funimation has issue with dubbing and how they
Wait,
don't
wait.
actually.
I think. Wait, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, I know several friends who've told me this. Probably told me this before, but go ahead anyways.
All right, so
Hopefully, it's not the same. It's not the same issue.
so here's the thing, like when it comes to dubbing, right, Funimation actually make it their own way. In other words, they don't use the original wording that the character is saying, but they actually make it on their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's not the. Okay. So it's not the same issue that
What which
that I've been told.
which one you were? Which one did you hear?
Some of my friends, I won't name them, but some of my friends, like, they say Funimation has this really big problem with reusing the same voice actors for most of the animes.
Oh yeah, well that is also the problem too.
But okay, in terms of this problem, I I don't really get it. I mean, if anything, I actually like the Funimation dubs that do this.
Well, but here's the thing. So for me, right, I don't watch too much dub unless I really want to know the voiceover actor. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of voices they have, what kind of voices they do, and pretty much learn
Right.
from it. But when it comes to like watching anime, I kind of it's not like I don't like it, like the voiceover actor or anything. I just don't like the script that they use because since I am Japanese, right? I most likely listen to the Japanese anime version, and once I listen to the English version, I always pause and be like, "Hold up, that's not what the fuck they said," kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah, there are actually some examples that do kind of bug me. Like for example, I really love the English dub of My Hero Academia,
Yeah,
but even I've noticed like they changed some really major scenes, like some major dialogue that really hit home in the Japanese version.
yeah.
Like I think they do kind of at times get a little too trigger happy with the changes. Like with My Hero Academia, like there's some lines that they sound way better in the literal translation than they do actually like rewritten.
Uh, here's the thing. I understand translating language is hella hard. You know, to
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
yeah.
it really is.
But I don't like how they change it too much at the point it just doesn't make sense and doesn't actually follow the story. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why this got a little the reason why Funimation actually posts this, right? Because there's one anime which was in this year's summer season called Hajimete no Gyaru, my first gal, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like it is an erotic kind of anime, to be honest, but it's like rom-com erotica kind of deal, which is I watched it, I liked it, so shit. um Here's the thing. So the scriptwriter from the anime, right, it's basically most of these scriptwriter dubbers is mysteriously unknown for some reason. No one actually tell who did it. And the problem about this, in my opinion, is that there are some scene where these high school girls are working at the maid cafe, right? And
Right.
the boss want to create an event where the maid cafe will actually read this light novel to the customer. However, the problem was that the light novel itself was erotica, you know, and the girls don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's the scene, and the guy comes in and say that's not right, kind of deal. And overall, right, the English dub was alright until at the very end when the boss end up saying so what happened was the girls win, the guy win, and the boss loses, right? So in the
Mm-hmm.
English version they say the book day's been canceled, you guys, another win for you social justice warrior millennials. And here's the thing, they don't say that in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, oh
You know
God,
what I'm saying?
right. When the dubs kind of get too modernized.
Yeah, exactly. And not only there's more of for example what's the word, okay, there's an anime called like Kobayashi-chanchi no Maid of Dragons, right? So it's like a
Oh
maid.
yeah, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah, so there's a scene where Luca, the very first scene where Luca comes in and see Toru, the dragon girl, right? The dragon means the dragon, the big tit girl.
Yeah.
So when she comes in and Toru asks why she's wearing a a sweater kind of deal, and she says, "Oh, those pesky hold on, hold on 1 second, guys. How do you pronounce that?
Patriarchal.
Patriarchal. Thank you. So she's saying, all those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves, so I changed the clothes. That's what she said. Which the actual shit, she didn't say that because she said like, oh, I heard, what was it? She doesn't want to get eyed on, and that's the reason why she just wear the sweater. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what both versions were trying to do.
So it's like, I just don't like the idea of how the dubbing crew has managed to get on the wrong side of the history of freaking making the story, or like, how do I say it? Like the lore itself of the anime, like in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Because in anime, we don't talk shit about social, justice warriors or those kind of shit, because one, Japan, we don't really have much of social SJWs too much. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, we talk about it, but it's not like worldwide as America. You know what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying is like, stick with the story. I mean, what's your point of view on this?
I mean, yeah, there is a point where kind of giving it too much of an American touch, like putting too much of like modern English in it, does get really cringy at times. Like there are some English dubs of animes that use like modern slang or even past slang, like gnarly or freaking BA, like Future Diary, Sword Art Online. Okay, Sword Art Online is the worst offender because like it uses all the slang as if like it's being cool and stuff, but it is so cringy. And especially when you think about it, it's like everyone working on the shows are like in their 40s or something. It's like they're talking like they're teenagers.
I mean, if it makes sense, I don't mind if they use that. Like that shit's dank, or that, if it works with the character, then I don't mind. But like, if it doesn't work, if they're just putting it to actually like make it modernized, right, and not actually fit with the the story, then that's a huge problem in my opinion. So
yeah, because then that's actually affecting like the characters and how people interpret them.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the best example of an English dub doing this is the anime Ghost Stories, which was purposely doing that to get more people to watch it, and it actually worked.
The anime Ghost Story, the the old school one, right? The
yes, the old school one. Like,
I get ya. Oh shit! I haven't watched this in years. Holy shit! Oh, I see.
Oh my god!
And that's the reason. Oh, okay, I get you. And like, yeah, like some like the commenters, like for example, Mang saying, "I respect the original Japanese dialogue, so if the dubbing is too different from the original one, I will be annoyed too." Which that's same as me too. And Gamerband.
Yeah, same.
Yes, same for me too. That's why I just don't watch the dub.
But that's kind of a closed-minded argument because there are still some really good dubs. In fact, there are actually some that they kind of like. Okay, it's like I think the best dubs are the ones that either pertain to the actual time that actually write as if they are written in the same timeline, or the ones that have like time neutral writing.
Yeah. And I mean, if you need to change it in order to make the audience understand, I kind of get it though. You know what I'm saying? I kind like like Pokemon, for fuck's sake. if you remember the
Yeah, I remember.
when Brock brought out the rice ball, right?
Jelly donuts.
Yeah, it's like
Nothing I like better than jelly donuts.
here's the thing, like
Oh, the rice bowl, you idiot.
I know, like for me, I said that's rice bowl. What the fuck you saying? But later on, I noticed like during the '90s, right, there was people few knew about rice balls, so I was like, I kind of get it, but like at least change the drawing. You know what I'm saying? The art. Make it rice ball, not rice. Make it actual jelly donut than a rice ball. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, they kind of did that later in like Pokemon Advanced.
Oh, they did.
Like they changed rice balls into sandwiches.
Okay, nice.
Look, of course, that was just for kids. So I think nowadays they actually they keep it like regionally neutral.
Regionally neutral, yeah. I get you. See, that I'm cool with. That's I'm cool with. But
Right, like if it's like in a general sort of, if it's in like a general sort of category that it doesn't really appeal to certain people, like it's generalized so like anyone can understand it, then
yeah,
yeah, that's good. That's good.
but like modernizing it too much by destroying not destroying by changing the story, I ain't cool with that. I ain't cool with them. So
Yeah, like really, millennials, really?
see, I
Referring to
understand.
millennials?
Yeah, I understand why the fans will get really pissed, but I feel like the Funimation crew should actually think a little more about actually dubbing and translating the words. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who's the translator. To be honest, I don't know if they're
Like
like
there are several people in charge of the whole translating process and then script adapting, but overall, yeah, like you should not put too many. You should not like put too you should not bring out your own personal touch too far.
true.
Like for example, Danganronpa, the difference between the video games dubbing, which was dubbed in LA, and the anime dubbing done in Funimation. Funimation took a lot of liberties, and so did Bang Zoom in LA. Like like Funimation, they kind of referred to some stuff in the real world, like how they made a reference to Dragon Ball Z where one of the characters, like
Wait.
Mondo Owada, like
Uh huh.
in the Funimation dub, he was voiced by Chris Sabat, the voice of Vegeta and Piccolo,
Uh huh.
and he ended up making an over 9,000 joke.
In the dub.
Yes.
It-
That was not in the Japanese version. Like
oh my god. Okay.
they made a Dragon Ball Z reference out of that, and it's like that. Like I was laughing it for a bit because I knew the joke, but I cringed most of it.
Uh,
I kind of cringed knowing it too.
okay. I mean, you know what?
The different, like,
Yeah.
God.
Let's pause about the Funimation. We could talk about this later on too in the future. It's just what's your thought, guys? Yeah, what's your thought on Funimation? Please let us know in the comments. And if you want to know more about the info, please check in a link in the description below. Because if we go on, we'll go on forever if we talk about this.
We could probably go on for 2 hours if this
yeah.
happens.
Jeez, so yeah, let's end the article right here and let's get to something interesting. Right, because holy shit, today's casting call. Holy damn, bro. Good job,
Holy
Bell.
crap.
I know. So let's get to it, Briss.
All right, the first one we can talk about is a game called Eastshade.
Dude. Eastshade. Dude. Oh my god. Hold up. Let me show you guys the what was it? The trailer. Oh my god. Because when I saw the trailer, I was like, dude, I want to be in this so bad. Hold up. Let me hold on 1 second, guys. Video footage. Alright. You see what I see, bruh?
Yeah, I see what you see, bruh.
Alright, guys, check this out. Hold on. Before that, Sonic Luke said 4Kids is the best anime dub company. I love jelly filled don't.
See, this is what I mean by my friends are dank.
God damn it. Alright, let's get to the video. Hold up. Yo, it's so beautiful and so good. It's more like Oh wait, hold on. Let me remove that. Ugh.
This is an open adventure game after all.
Yeah.
Let me read the description while the video plays.
Alright.
You are a traveling painter. Oh, I see where this is going. Exploring the island of Eastshade. Capture the world on canvas using your artistic easels. Talk to the inhabitants to learn about their lives. Make friends and help those in need. Discover mysteries and uncover secrets about the land. Summon surmount. Okay, sorry.
Let's go.
God. Surmount natural impasses to reach forgotten places. Experience how your actions impact the world around you.
Dude, it's so beautiful, man. God damn.
Holy crap, these environments are amazing.
I know. And it's more of like what's that word? Like immersion type of game? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So hold up 1 second. Let me this here. Boom. Alright. So yeah, that's the game. And dude, freaking hold on, my brain. 1 second, guys. So that was Eastshade, excuse me, and hold on. What oh shit. So apparently you gotta go to their website, right?
Well, there's actually just like a document.
A document. But for like
originally audition details were on the forum over there, but they kind of updated it so it's more compressed.
Oh, I see. Like our previous title that are this is actually in Steam too. I just noticed.
Yep.
Whoa. Leaving Lindo. That's different from Eastshade is the company, right? Or is that the game?
I think it's a game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the game.
Also, the previous title is the previous game they had, I'm guessing. Right?
Yes.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, and Eastshade Studios. Oh, I see. Wait, no, that is the game.
Yeah, it's the game.
Yeah, the Leaving Lindo. That's the title. Eastshade is an Eastshade studio. My bad, guys. My bad.
Also, so they're basically looking at part of the clip for Leaving Lindo, it looks just as beautiful.
Dude, wait, hold on. In order to audition, I'm guessing you gotta contact them on email?
Yeah, that's how this works, basically.
So,
yeah,
basically
email.
sending your demo reel, right? At this point?
Let's see. Actually, I think each character has like one line you can read.
But where can you read that? That's the real.
It's on the casting call where the tab where it says guidelines for auditioning.
Oh, I did not see that. Got that. Oh, it's in a Google Docs.
Yep.
I see. Oh, and there's a lot of characters too.
15 plus characters.
I know. And offering like $50 to $200 for each character depending on workload.
God damn.
So, Briz, if you guys are interested, please audition. In fact, dude, I'm so gonna audition for this. It's end of the day of October 11th, 2017.
Ooh, so about 5 days from now.
Oh wait, but we have another round of roles to cast, but we won't have those ready until 2018. So, Brez, even like, let's just say you couldn't actually get casted on this one. There's always the next one, which is 2018. So, Brez, I don't know. If you guys are interested, please check this out. In fact, I'm hella interested in this one, so. Dude,
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm going for this, man. Shit. Alright. Let's get to the next one, which is also amazing too, Brad, because of the title.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this one. This one is a game, a 2D fighting game passion project called Konsui Fighter.
Konsui Fighter. And for those who don't know, Konsui means coma in Japanese. So yeah.
Speaking of which, there's really there's technically kind of a thing about this project, and it revolves around the character Ayumu Tsuburaya, a professor of biological science. Ayumu has been involved in a serious accident and now lies trapped within a deep coma. His doctors, unable to generate a response to stimuli, continue to monitor his neural activity. While Ayumu's mind, spiritual being that makes up the fabric of his personality, are thrust into the chaos as he struggles to place together his shattered memories.
So are they fighting in a dream sort of way? You know what I'm saying? Or because they're in a coma, right? When they're fighting. You know,
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
thought oh, okay. So here's the introduction to the story.
all right.
I was just reading this main dude story. Okay, an epic battle begins. Trapped within a deep coma, Professor Ayumu Tsuburaya struggles to regain his memories of the events that led to his condition. Searching his inner mind for answers, he begins. Okay, God, I think there are some typos here.
Wait.
This begins that make up the fabric of his personality begin to emerge. Okay, things that make up the fabric of his personality. Yeah, locked in conflict. As the tournament of the mind begins, will Ayumu's mind regain order, or will it remain forever lost in chaos?
Yo, dude, this game looks legit too because if you actually go to the home, not only an introduction but just their homepage, right? It actually shows their work as well, not only their artwork but also their animation, motion capture, hand drawn frames, freaking
They motion capture, hand draw, digitally, they are working really hard on this project, and it's also paid too.
I know. And dude, if you got, as you can see, the art itself looks really unique too, and
it screams style.
I know, originality and style, bro. Just hold on. In order to audition, right? I'm guessing you click on voiceover act. Oh, you send in the demo reel, correct? Oh no, there's an application.
Yeah. Yeah, and in the application, it has all the stuff all the details and stuff about auditions, like the characters and their traits and their lines, and then they also give you, there's also the email where you send all that stuff to.
I see. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me check really quick on an application, which I cannot open because I see. God damn, hold on 1 second. There it is. All right, the due date for the submission is October 15th, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And
so 9 days from now.
Yeah, you need your name, your email, your phone number. Okay. Previous voice acting experience. Character select to do voice work. So, question.
I think I pretty much went for all the guys.
So, previous voice acting experience, that's pretty much demo reel or anything that you did, correct?
Right, demo reel, resume, any past experience, at least a link showing previous projects you've been in, maybe.
I see. Interesting. Briz, if you guys are interested, please check them out in a link in the description below. And you could also open this PDF form as well, in Word, Microsoft Word. So yeah, please check them out and send it. Cause
seriously, check it out. This project looks so awesome.
I know, right? And dude, this might go big. Yeah, this game.
Oh, I hope it goes big. I love indie 2D fighting games.
I know. All right, that is it for Konsui Fighter. Next.
Ooh, casting call.
Which is called
Devil's Markings.
Devil's Markings. I do not have the title logo, so let me show you guys what kind of character she has. Boom. So
Also fun fact, this casting call, the deadline was originally like a year later. But I think like even the project owner, like, I think they realized, oh my god, I think that's too long. So it's like, so they changed it to next month. Like literally the next month. Like today, the next month today, November 6th. Oh, a day before my birthday.
oh, nice. Nice. So hold on, what is this like game? Visual novel, right? Yeah, it's a Otome
Yes.
game about bruh.
Okay, this is a commercial visual novel in need of voice actors. It's an otome game, basically, yeah. Mainly male characters, but some female roles are needed to be filled, including the main character, who is, the MC, kind of similar to XOXO Droplets, which we are both in, by the way. Check it out. It's free.
Yeah.
It's fun to play. The characters are amazing. Anyways, it's kind of, imagine that. Yeah, pretty much imagine that. Like, like the main character, only the main character. Not only is she female, but she probably has the most lines too. Because look at her pay.
Hold on, where is she though? Oh, I
Main
see.
character.
Oh, damn, Hundies, Benjamin. We
Like very sassy, as
Yeah.
as you can tell from her lines. Okay, yeah. So basically, the first thing I think is the MC from XOXO Droplets.
Okay.
Let's see her lines. Why the hell would I want to be friends with you? Who do you think you are ordering me around? I can't tell you that. It's sensitive information. Yeah, pretty much.
Bitch.
Same character, really. But
uh,
let's get past. Okay, so in terms of the story, let's see. The main character is part of a lower class race called Akins. She is thrown into a society filled with Yardril planet. The academy is composed solely of Ingads. Okay, so this is some techno jargon that I probably won't understand. Okay. Due to some Akins seeking justice, the main character is enrolled. She comes across several characters. Some nice, some not so nice. And other characters just plain bully her. She'll have none of it, though. Ooh, I can't wait to see how she turns out.
Hold on.
But
so
anyways,
this is a commercial visual novel, as in it's gonna be out on Steam, or
I think so.
I see. Interesting.
I mean, the art looks really good.
I mean, there's only 5 art at the moment, I believe. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's look at the characters. We already know our main character, but let's look at the dudes. Kevin Tree, very happy-go-lucky. He's popular with everyone and wants to get along with everyone, but he has a hidden malice towards Akins that doesn't show. Oh, so he's a closet racist.
All right.
Oh, they even have voice references. Vic Mignogna as Tamaki Suo from High School Host Club. From Orin High School Host Club. Ooh, that's a perfect reference.
Holy shit, the next one, dude. The reference?
Ooh, Chris. Oh my god, this is too uncanny. Seriously, goddamn, if anyone can have that voice, then more power to you.
How does Piccolo sound?
Piccolo, like, he's really gravelly like this, but the voice is actually deeper.
Deeper and I can't even do that, goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to actually manage this one without sounding, inhuman.
Or like maybe smoke too much, like cigarette. One of those.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Sabat is the only guy I know who can actually, pull that off perfectly. And then the next character, Agile, voice rep. Okay, so basically, let's look at his character. Mysterious One. You don't know. You don't know if he likes you or dislikes you. Oh yeah, there are a lot of people like that. Has a very deep voice, like Travis Willingham, the English voice actor of Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that
English
dude.
version. I was like, wait, my bad. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
because that dude's voice,
yeah,
is deep and sexy.
yeah, because I was thinking of like a Japanese version for a second. I was like, was it that deep? And I was like, oh wait, English. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, anyways, next is Cronus. He's a very sweet man. And I say man because Agile acts like a child. He's very open-minded and does not mind that you're an Akin. Aw, so he's an open-minded guy.
All right,
And
and
then there's
no
Al.
reference.
I guess this is up to the interpretation of the actor.
Nice.
Next up is Akil, the principal of the school. Pretty short, but his personality trumps all. He accepts you from the beginning.
Dude,
Oh, that's nice.
I just like skimmed through it. And I thought she wants Trump reference for a second there.
Oh God, no!
I was like, okay.
Dear
Ah.
God, no. Okay, we already know the main character, but ooh, Ellie, a female character. She's popular. She's the popular ingat at school. What she says goes. She is in love with Kevin Teresa. Who is that?
Kevin Chorizo's the first one.
Oh,
Isn't it?
right, Kevin. Oh, that's a typo. Kevin Tree. So be careful. Be sure to watch out for her devil's claws. She has a very mature voice.
And Ellie's Fred. Basically,
Wow, she's not even good enough to have a name.
I know. Basically, Ellie's lackeys, but if you choose right, they become your friends. So okay,
Oh.
not really a lackey then. if you
Technically, yeah, still a lackey because they'll pretty much bend over backwards for whoever dominates.
yeah, but like,
That's-
yeah, that's true.
That's how the Mean Girl code works. Like whoever is the most dominant person there, she is the alpha. She is the queen. She is the god.
such a beta.
Right.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
You're
so
not wrong. That's
I
not
know.
what this works.
Anyway, that's the casting call for Devil's Marking. If you're interested, please check in the link in the description below. Again, the deadline is November 6th, 2017, and
Okay,
again,
before my birthday, so
yeah,
check it
yeah.
out. Oh my god, it would be the world if I just auditioned for this and I got cast like on my birthday.
Oh, bro.
A broken dream, bruh.
Broken. So yeah, again, this is a commercial visual novel, so please, if you're interested, audition and check in the link in the description below. Alright, so that is it for today, Briz. Hopefully you enjoyed the educational, I guess, stuff we talked about.
Because I sure did.
I sure did. Hey, so yeah, again, thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll be ending really soon. And if you like us, please hit that subscribe button. If you want our notification, please hit that bell button. And if you like what we talk about, please hit that like button, cause yeah, I don't know what to say.
We like doing what we do, and if you like us doing what we do, then help. All help is really appreciated.
Also, Brez, if you're insecure about your voice, fuck that shit. Audition if you have the heart to become a voiceover actor. Just do it, Brez.
I know, right? Like
Yeah.
I remember being so insecure about my voice, but I embraced it. I really love voiceover. Like it's the greatest thing ever for me.
And it's kind of fun to do indie games too. You know what I'm saying? In my
Absolutely.
opinion. Yeah. So
like being part of like something that starts off small, but then like you help make it big with like even just your voice. Like you literally have a voice to give, and it brings out the joy and fun in the project.
And dude, like you could. What I like is like I like to be one with the character, be immersive in the story as well.
Absolutely.
And
Oh my god.
enjoy. Yeah,
that
dude,
fantasy.
I love enjoying the situation that I'm in by being that character. So, Briz, again, if you're interested, And if you're like half interested or just slightly interested, still, man, try audition. You never know what's gonna happen, Briz. You never know.
Embrace your dreams, bruh.
Yeah. So that is it for today. Bell, where can people find you, bruh?
You can find me at RusapeB on Twitter, as well as True Myriad on YouTube, Casting Call Club, BehindTheVoiceActors.com, and DeviantArt.
Alright, nice. And for Matthew, you can find him at Matthew Knight, as in KNIGHT Knight VA at Twitter. Also Matthew Knight VA at YouTube as well. Is he doing anything else right now?
Right. Okay, on his casting call club is Rhymes, which is spelled RHYMS. I will not repeat myself. You can just pretty much repeat this section of the video if you want real clarification. Anyways, Tony, where can people find you?
You can find me at Tony Honorific at Twitter. Also, Tony Honorific at YouTube. And I am also planning soon to make another channel about... It's basically not really a let's play, but more like a show play or a translation of a game that I really like. And it's not really 18 plus. It's more like 16 plus. You know what I'm saying, Bruce? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's no depending it's not really that sexual. It's just that there are some scenes that it might feel awkward and sexual. But hey, if you love like Monmusu type of style, you know what I'm saying? Monster musumes, like monster girls.
Yeah.
Then yeah, come join me. I don't know exactly when, but I'm gonna start soon, and yeah, hopefully that goes well. And I won't forget about my channel too, so don't worry about that, and the Unreal Bruhcast channel as well. Yeah, that is it for today, Briz. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, Briz. All right,
Later, bruhs.
take care, Briz.
Later, bruhs.
Woo. What did we learn today, Briz?
Let's see. Don't jumble your words like an idiot. That's what I learned today, but I never learned my lesson, huh?
All right. And I learned that, you know what? Exams
Our total B word.
yeah.
I mean, let's be real here. That's true.
And yeah, hopefully everything will go well with the dubs. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too, bruh.